What's going on, guys? This is Dylan, and I'm in my gym, K Sports Performance, here in San Antonio, Texas. Just finished a full day of training personal training clients, athletes, so now it's time for my workout. Really excited, especially because this past week was Christmas, and I was home, seeing family, just being real lazy, kind of eating whatever, which is fine. It's kind of what you should do, but I'm really excited to just get back in the gym, work hard, kind of get back in the swing of things. Gonna hit my dynamic warm up. I got some speed work, some plyometric work, some jump training. Then I'll do more strength training, hypertrophy, stuff like that. And I think it'd be a good concept to talk about, training for athletics versus aesthetics, right? There's a lot of people that train to become a better football player, better basketball player, perform better, feel healthier. Where some people train just to purely look good, and that's fine too. And since I've experienced with both and also training a lot of people in both, I'm going to kind of share my insights on that as we go. So I got 10-yard sprints to start. I'm going to run as fast as I can from that timing gate through that last timing gate, and then it's going to be tracked and stored on the iPad. So it tracks it to the exact second, which is pretty cool. And again, I'm not a competing athlete. Like, I'm 28. I played hockey when I was way younger. I still like to train like an athlete though, because I want to feel loose, explosive. I want to have pop. I don't want to feel stiff and robotic, which I felt in the past from just doing heavy lifting machines, so stiff. And when I go out to pick up basketball, to play tennis, play golf, I'm like a robot and I can't move, and I get little weird tweaks and strains. But when you do stuff like sprints and jumps, you're getting all this, staying loose, you're getting all this pop in a way that you just can't get from traditional weightlifting. So I'm trying to hit about 1.65 seconds. First one was terrible. It was 1.72. I stood up too fast. Should have stayed lower. Landed at 1.67. So I'm definitely trending in the right direction. Got 2 more reps here. See what happens. All right, so I was trying to hit 1.65 seconds, like I said, and I went 1.67, 1.67 on the last one. So, hey, haven't sprinted in over a week. Just being a couch potato last week, so I'm happy with that. From doing all the sprint training, plyometrics, like I'm about to box jumps, it's also really good at increasing your central nervous system. So think about your central nervous system. That's your brain and how it connects to your muscles and how it gets everything to fire. So by doing all this jumping, it's so fast that it's making your brain run faster. So think about a light switch. If you start to turn the switch up, immediately the circuit goes and the lights turn on. That's what sprinting and jumping does to your body. So when I go back to heavy lifting, my strength has gone up a lot just from doing stuff like this, because it makes me fire faster. Whereas if you don't do fast training at all, your central nervous system, it's hard for it to just fire faster because it has no reason to. Again, that's just what I've noticed from training my athletes, myself. Faster central nervous system will carry over to your strength training as well. So it might seem like I'm just absolutely glazing training for athletics and training for performance, as great as it is, all the benefits I said. But if you want to really get jacked and you want to add muscle and have a good, strong physique, that's not enough, right? You have to incorporate weight training, strength training, because we know that this works. We know that this will add muscle mass. We know this will increase testosterone and strength and prevent injuries. This needs to be a part of the equation as well, which is why all my workouts incorporate both sides, athletics and aesthetics, as well as all the athletes that I train.
these are just staple movements for me for strength. You know, the split squat, one arm dumbbell row, they just cover a lot of different muscles, so it's a lot of good bang for your buck. And, you know, training for kind of aesthetics, more for strength and muscle, it's all about intensity. You need to be progressively overloading, using more weight over time, really pushing your working sets. It doesn't seem to matter that you're doing a ton of different sets, you're training the muscle a lot of times a week. Are you actually pushing it in the set? That's going to determine the growth. Workout was great. Finished with more strength work, did barbell military press, which has been awesome for my shoulder growth lately, and then Nordic leg curls, which I'm going to talk about more in another video, because Nordic hamstring curls, Nordic leg curls, awesome for size and the hamstring and speed. But yeah, like I was saying, a lot of pros, a lot of not cons, but there's definitely some different schools of thought with, you know, training more for athletics versus for aesthetics. And there's no blanket answer, right? If you're a D1 basketball commit, you need to incorporate athletic training. There's no way around it. But if you're just some guy, you know, you're 30 years old and you just work a desk job, or you're just a college student, you know, maybe you can just train just for aesthetics. But I would encourage you to do some sort of hybrid of the two, kind of like I do, or like I do with my athletes, where even if it's just a few sets of some sprints, bike sprints, box jumps, you know, even running, just long distance running, you know, mile, 2 mile, 3 mile, that's performance. And then obviously your strength training, your hypertrophy work, your powerlifting, bodybuilding methods is going to be really good for adding muscle size and strength. So there's definitely a combination of the two that exists. Dinner is so easy because I meal prep everything on the weekend. So you can see my fridge. It's pretty baller. It's just all Tupperware meals, all labeled. You know, I got the protein source, carb source, vegetables, weighed out in ounces. So I know exactly if I'm hitting my protein goal, my calorie goal, all my micronutrients. This is an absolute cheat code. And I will be making a separate video on how to meal prep, because you cannot mess up and not hit your goals if you meal prep. Man, I've been looking forward to this all day. Got New York strip steak and some broccoli right there. A lot of protein, a lot of good vitamins. Just gonna cap off the day really well. You know, when I eat, I usually just watch YouTube, or I've been reading the Bible more at night. I used to read a lot in the morning, but I think I was kind of rushing through it because I was rushing to get my day started. And I feel like at night I'm more like present. There's no more stressors. I can really focus on the word. And you know, comment if you want me to talk more about Christianity and faith in the Bible. Leave a comment below, because I've been wondering about doing that. This is such a big part of my life. It guides everything I do, and it feels weird to not kind of talk about it, even though I'm mainly about health and fitness. You know, I want to talk about that too. So comment if you want to hear more about that. Otherwise, if you watched till the end, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something, and have a good one.